Hey NailTubers, what is up Nailification Squad? This is the set, guys. The set you kept seeing in the other videos. The set you've been waiting for. And I'm working with my left hand. If you're new, welcome to you. My name is Tommy and I'm a licensed nail tech, and this series, Want to Be a Nail Tech, is new on my channel where I'll discuss things from nail school to working in a salon. So consider subscribing to my channel as you watch this, because this is a good one if you're up for a challenge. When I started this, I chose not to strive for perfection and cause more stress for myself. I just thought to have fun. In fact, there was someone, and I can't remember who, that asked for a tutorial using the non-dominant hand. So we know that's a challenge all in itself, right? I actually used to do full sets on myself, but that was when I was more consistent in working at the salons. So it's been a very long time for me. So I just decided to get it in. I didn't start out very good, but definitely ended up with a very pretty set. And I thank those of you who noticed them and complimented them. So you're probably wondering what I'm holding in my hand, right? When working with your non-dominant hand, only using your fingers for stability isn't always enough, at least not for me. This is a crystal I got at a hobby shop a long time ago, and what I like about it is it conforms to the gradual descending sizes and order of my fingers. So when I hold it opposite to that pattern, they all lay evenly for me. I had already decided on coffin shape and knew what length I wanted. So the easiest way for me to achieve this was by using the structure of the nail clippers. This also reassures me I'm cutting the same amount on each nail. There's that little post that holds the top and bottom of the clippers together. I place the tip in up to that point and cut. And since these are straight edge clippers, I don't have to do any other shaping before laying the acrylic. Using a very low speed, about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs, I blend. Which didn't end up so good. It could have been blended better. But let me tell you about our non-dominant hand, guys. It just ain't gonna go where you want it. My mind kept picturing it at a certain spot on the nail, but my eyes were seeing something totally different. And again, I wasn't about to stress over this. Because you know what? As I mentioned, these nails were in a few videos already, kind of disguised. I actually had them on for just over 2 weeks, and they only came off because I removed them so I could do videos. So this is where you would apply dehydrator and primer, and you only see me using primer because I've already used so much acetone on my nails. Acetone can also serve as a dehydrator, so save them coins, girl. Oh, and at some point, from the lack of coordination, I ended up bumping the nail tip off my index finger, and I decided to leave it off until I got to it with the acrylic so it wouldn't happen again. So, as I said, when I started, my left hand wasn't doing anything I visioned. It was like I was having a delayed glitch from what I was thinking to what I was really doing. I couldn't control how much product I was picking up. The brush was everywhere, but you'll see that change by the time I get to the third finger. Oh, and I changed the view from here so you can get a sense of what this is like doing it on yourself. I used NotPolish Purple White and Nightcrawlers, both of which are glow in the dark, and since they're relatively translucent and the blue isn't heavily pigmented, I didn't start or finish with a clear acrylic. Yeah, I had to set myself up for success here. The upside down bowl helps keep the natural curve of my fingers so I can stay relaxed. It also offers stability so I don't have to hold them in the air. Oh, and something else. I'm also holding my brush slightly different. More than likely, you might also have to modify how you hold and use the tools of the trade when using your non-dominant hand. Just keep trying something different until it feels comfortable to you, because you being comfortable is going to be important. And I think I changed up a few times. This might look like I'm messing up, but silly me. And I have no idea why, but I spontaneously decided to do a marble out of nowhere. I ended up adding a whole new challenge for myself. Go figure. But you know what? It really didn't turn out bad at all. So, when you practice, don't do like me and add unnecessary challenges. Keep it simple and develop somewhat of a routine or habit so you become consistent. I've learned and practiced watching so many different instructors and videos that my style has changed through each. Right now, though, I think I've reached a comfort zone. But never forget that no matter how much experience you gain, you can always learn and improve more. As you can see, by the time I got to the third finger, there was much more control. And overall, I think the acrylic was laid well without much filing needed. Speaking of which, you guys know I try to include some portion or some filing ASMR. Well, not this time. I was all over the place, honey. If I were to offer advice, I would say you have to be okay with not being perfect. Instead, it's always better to know how to create fixes and resolutions, because even the best of nail techs make mistakes, and sometimes big ones. I just remembered, while we're on the subject of acrylic nails, if you haven't seen my video on MMA monomer, that's pretty important information. There's so much in it, you'll have a better understanding when you're done watching it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there is much more for me to share with you. So I replaced the nail tip that came off, prepped it, and started back in with the acrylic. could have gotten just a little closer to the cuticles, but this being my first time in a while, I chose to focus on getting the acrylic laid. And I was so surprised that I did well enough not to get much acrylic on the underside too. I used NotPolish Gloss It No Wipe top coat on the pinky, index, and thumb, saving the middle and ring fingers for bling, and then I'll add the top coat after. Look at that close-up. It's all in your face. Not bad work with my non-dominant hand, right? So, though I'm mimicking using it, this is where I would use either BLING gel, builder gel. For me, I would actually just use base coat to secure the gems. And this dome placement is where I really had fun. This is what you guys didn't see in the previous videos. I couldn't let you see everything. I put together a long stem love flower and crowned the cuticle on the ring finger. Aren't they so pretty? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, I truly appreciate you spending your time with me. Go ahead and subscribe and join this NailTube family, and also hit the Nailification bell so you'll know when there's another upload. And I look forward to seeing you again. Much love.